Good afternoon, this is Airpost Creations 2021. This is my Shaman Oracle reading for this new week. And I am continuing reading for Leo, Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio. And the reading starts with Leo. Welcome, Leo. I got 5 decks for the reading, and the reading starts with Astrology of You and Me. And the subject is the Leo romantic partner. Strengths are being confident, enthusiastic, and supportive. Weaknesses are being egotistical, a bit too career-oriented, and overly ambitious. The interactive style is being proud, demanding, and pushy. A Leo romantic partner is involved, enthusiastic, and in general supportive towards a romantic partner. You can count on a Leo as long as you do not interfere with a Leo's ambitious career plans. So it is best to avoid situations in which a Leo must choose between devoting time to you or devoting time to their job, since if they choose you, it might only be because you have pressured them to do so. Always remember that although Leo does not really want to lose you, Leo is very confident and very able to replace you. The Path of Light card that came out is Love for All. And the love for all is the pinnacle. Love is the pinnacle of spiritual teachings across many different traditions, is the message. Our ability to love is the single most important barometer of our progress on any spiritual path. Not the practices we do, what we read, or what we say, or even what we eat, but how often we are able to love and act appropriately rather than judge and react inappropriately. I know this is a difficult test and few of us stand up well before it, but it helps to focus our attention on what is most important on the path, the essence of all spiritual teachings, which is expanding our capacity for love, writes the author of the deck. Jesus said, "Love one another as I have loved you." How did Jesus love? He loved unconditionally. He loved absolutely, and he treated saints and sinners alike in the understanding that we are all divine aspects of God by our very existence, and accordingly we are all worthy of respect, honor, and love. In the Dhammapada, the Buddha said, "Hatreds do not ever cease in this world by hating, but by love alone are healed." This sentiment was echoed 2,500 years later by Christian preacher and activist Martin Luther King Jr. when he said, "Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that." And in In the Gospel of Luke, Jesus said, "Love your enemies, do what is good to those who hate you, bless those who curse you, pray for those who mistreat you." The great Mahatma Gandhi, who lived by the teachings of the Bhagavad Gita, said, "The real love is to love them that hate you, to love your neighbor even though you distrust him." So love is understanding one another. If we stand in someone else's shoes and look out through their eyes and mind, our judgment are replaced with compassion, and this causes our hearts to open. Love is wanting the best for another person. It is wanting for others all that you want for yourself. It is putting others first and making their well-being a priority. Charles Einstein put it beautifully: "Love is the expansion of the self to include another. My happiness is your happiness. I am not separate from you." It is important to realize that when we talk about love in this context, we are not talking about regular emotional love. Emotional love arises when we are judging someone or something as positive or negative. For example, I love you when I agree with you and you are supporting my values, or I dislike you when I disagree with you and you are challenging my values. Therefore, emotional love is, in truth, a love-hate dynamic. It is a single, two-sided emotional package that swings like a pendulum from one side to side in corresponding amplitude. True love, unconditional love, arises when we see both sides of whatever is occurring and we are not judging. It occurs naturally when we see things clearly and truthfully, with understanding and compassion. When our mind is balanced and centered in this way, we transcend our one-sided emotions and experience this open-hearted state of being. Love is not just expressed in a one-sided fashion either. To be loving to another, sometimes we need to be soft and supportive, but other times we are required to be hard and challenging. When we love someone, we should aim to provide them with the feedback that is most appropriate for the circumstances. This is easy to appreciate in a parent-child relationship. Our job as parents is not to constantly be positive and supportive to our child. Our job is to provide the appropriate feedback in each moment. If a child is off track, behaving badly, and losing their way in any area, the parent should provide them with negative and challenging feedback, delivered calmly and lovingly, to assist them in learning their lessons, improving, and getting themselves back on track. So the gift of love to another is not just for their benefit, it is also for our own benefit. When we give love, we bathe in that love and it lifts us up. Thomas Aquinas said, "No man truly has joy unless he lives in love." The ability to unconditionally loving all beings is the summit of the spiritual life. Mother Teresa said that not all of us can do great things, but we can do small things with great love. And Gandhi said, in doing something, do it with love or never do it at all. So the things we do with love, therefore, are the greatest gifts that we can offer to the world. This is Paramo Dharma, the ultimate Dharma. May we follow the lead of these great beings. May we follow the lead of these great beings, and may we dissolve our judgments with compassion, keep an open heart, and live in love. The psychic tarot card that came out is material and spiritual prosperity. And the card has the number 6. It is a physical card and represents a peaceful, tranquil time when problems seem to actually disappear. I cannot speak today. A sudden bonus, pay raise, or even a promotion could be in the offering. It could be expected or arrive out of the blue. So this card may also signify a group that has worked and strived toward the success of a common goal. So a time of prosperity, balance, and harmony in your physical and spiritual existence is showing up for you, and the practice of giving and receiving will bring you true riches. So look into your life and see where you can spread spiritual and physical wealth. Is there a person or a favorite charity that would welcome an act of kindness right now? Practice generosity, gratitude, and compassion so that you continue to prosper in all areas of your life. The Sacred Destiny card is blessings relating to the Holy Spring. And in many ancient cultures, it was believed that there were some springs, namely waters that were holy. Gods and goddesses, they were thought to reside in our near or special places, and they were revered. The Greek mythology is replete with stories of these special places. Many of the Christian hallowed water sources, such as the Chalice Well, were used, not a Chalice Well, the Chalice Well, were used for sacred purposes long before Christianity rose to prominence. These kinds of springs were thought to be healing waters, where blessings were bestowed by mystical beings. So the sacred landscape wants you to know immense blessings are emerging into your life from those in spirit. Angels, guides, and spirit guardians, they are watching over you. Angelic intervention is available to you, so be open to the voice of the divine. Messages are all around you, saying that you are protected, that you are safe, so have faith that your path is guided. Watch for signs that spiritual beings are present. Profound healing energy is flowing to you in wondrous ways. Refreshing, replenishing energy is filling your life. And the last card comes from the Nature Whispers Oracle deck, and out came Make a Wish. As a child, you may have been encouraged to blow on a dandelion and then make a wish. And as you blew the seed blossoms into the air from the stem, they would be carried on the wind, so your wish could be fulfilled. So this card is a gentle reminder to set clear intentions about what you wish for in your life. You are being asked what you would like. At this moment, anything is possible. If you were given one wish, what would you wish for? Trust that your wish will be granted at the most opportune time and in the manner that supports you in the fullest sense of what a wish is meant for. That was the reading for you, Leo. Thanks for listening. I do wish you a joyous day. I do wish you a happy whole week. Sending out my love to you. Take care and goodbye.